Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Commanders. In a game of this magnitude, it's always good to get out to a great start. But a game of this magnitude, you go up early, that's a big deal.
It's a huge deal. Psychologically, you now have the advantage as well as on the scoreboard. And also, it's a settling effect for your team. You're in it now. You've got the lead. Let's just go play some more ball.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Commanders 7, Bears nothing.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Now 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw, it's Williams. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's good for a Bears.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run here with a rookie. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First down, Chicago.
On play action, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Now a second and 10.
What is that? Dang it.
Here's Williams. Down inside the 10. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Third down and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Throwing is Williams. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Cole Kmet, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now 13-7.
13. Bears 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Daniels. That's caught. Downfield, it's Lane. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to Krosky-Merritt on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
At the 23-yard line.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Ready. Go.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jayden Daniels, a 23-yard run. And the Commanders had 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
Commanders 20. Bears 7.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Looking to throw is Williams. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Deron Payne gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To the air, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Williams. That's complete right side to Kmet. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run with Swift. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
18, rattle 18, rattle.
Daniels looking to throw. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's good for a Washington.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now.
47-yard line.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Play action. Now Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
yards. It's second down.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw. Williams. To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Here's Monangai. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 14-yard line.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up third and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Williams. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Here's Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are back within a couple of the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams going to throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Makes the score. Commanders 23. Bears 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
On the gain of 3 on the play, and it brings up third and 5 now. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a big...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Now Chandler. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Williams looking to do it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown. Luther Burden from 19 yards away. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game.
On this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic.
A 3-yard pickup.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Shot alert! Shot alert!
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Panther 11. Go!
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That's another Washington 1st down.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
To throw is Daniels. That's caught. Krosky Merritt with it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown, And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jayden Daniels with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. So Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt.
Past the 60, past the 60, 19 Lions.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That keeps this next the score. Commanders 29, Bears 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
The Bears take over first and 10. At their own
This is first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier. He was taken down.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here's second down. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's third down. On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And the Bears first down.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. A run inside, Krosky-Merritt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
And what a ride it has been. NFC champs, they have punched their ticket to the biggest show in sports.
And what a way to get there, to go the entire season and then play for the right to go to the Super Bowl and the right to call themselves NFC champs. Elation has to abound.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, will see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.